Now, to cut a long story short, on New Year's Day, 1985, 5 years later, we now came back for the same guns. But first of all, I had to reconnoiter. I had to send reconnaissance. Is Mugume Chaga here? Mugume Chaga is not here. I had to send Mugume Chaga to reconnoiter, to check whether those guns were still there. And we had plans. How do we know the guns are there? After 4 years, this was now like 84, 85, 84. Then we made a plan. We wanted to capture soldier, put chloroform in him, make him sleep and take him away. Then I called Besigye. I said, can we do this? Besigye said, no. If you try to use chloroform when you don't know, the person will die. Then we said, okay, so how do we know? So again, how God works. So Mugume Chaga went. These soldiers of UNLA liked drinking alcohol. So they would go to a place called Nkonji and drink and come back walking through the footpath. So the plan was Mugume puts on gunpoint a soldier who is alone and takes and kidnaps him and asks him whether the guns are there or not. So Mugume goes and lies and wait. A lonely soldier comes. Mugume puts him on gunpoint. The person whom Mugume puts on gunpoint is very well known to Mugume. Can you see how God works? So when Mugume puts him at gunpoint, the soldier said, Mugume Tangita. Mugume don't kill me, he recognizes him. They have not seen one another for 4 years. Then Mugume, the soldier was called Tindubachira. So instead of kidnapping him, Mugume says, all I want to know, are the guns still there? Tindubachira says, the guns are still there. So now you go back, they set up a communication system, how they can keep checking. So now that we are sure that the guns were still there, now we come now. Big force now, under Sade. The attacking, we came with a force of 1,500. But when we got on the way, we started breaking. Some soldiers started collapsing and so on. So I decided to cut them into two. A force of 700 under Sare, and I think people like Mugume would have been part of that. 700 all armed to go and attack. This time we used Magezgawaganda, but Magezgawaganda from Ankole. Muammar Gaddafi had given us landmines, which we are using to blow up the UPC people, the soldiers. But this time we were many with a few. So I told them, I said, what you do, because the soldier may do like what the Tanzanian did, may run into the underground armory and not allow you to go there, even if you have captured the barrack. So I told them, Ekiteko is a sisal mesh where they put milk pots. I think Bishop Ruere saw them the other day. It improved his knowledge. So I told them to put the mine in a kiteko, in a mesh of kamba, and suspend it and put it at the mouth of the armory, because you can be on top. It is underground, and then detonate it so that you kill the other person. For me, I thought, I didn't know it would kill. I thought it would disorient. So that's what they did. When Sare came, the force was so big, the soldiers of the barracks ran away. This is now New Year's Day, 1985. The guns which God saved on the 6th of February, they are still there. So on New Year's Day, 1985, Sare comes with a big force, puts these soldiers run away. But a soldier goes inside wanting to repeat what the Tanzanians did. But we had arranged, they put the kiteko, pushed it from up with the long stick, and detonated. The poor fellow died there. And we got all the 650 rifles. So you can see now, Tumwine, God used Tumwine really to make us start the war, but not to go too far before we were ready. And kept the guns for us for 1985. This is Tumwine's now being used by God. Secondly, Tumwine, in the reorganization, he was posted in Masindi. So he knew the Masindi barracks very well. And in the plan to attack, we had looked at Masindi. But from the quarter guard to the armory, very far, about 1.5 kilometers. That's why we went for Kabamba instead. But Tumwine knew Masindi. So we planned for it. And Tumwine linked us with a man called Kaka. You know Kaka? Kaka recently was in Iso, he had some issues, but he did a very good job. This Kaka was, I don't know what, he was a civilian in the town of Masindi. So, Tumwine told us there is a contact called Kaka. We went and got him. He came and joined us. I don't remember how he came, but when he came, we found that Kaka knew Masindi. Now, among the people working in the barracks was a grass cutter. This grass cutter knew everything about the barracks. He would sleep there, he would cut during the day and go and sleep outside. Now, Kaka recruited this one. So again, we knew the guns were there from the grass cutter. But the problem was, how were the barracks at night? Because we were going to attack very early in the morning. Were the soldiers ready? So again, I sent him Mugume Chaga, you go. He went. He went, and the soldiers were coming from drinking. He joined them and went and stayed near the barracks until morning. There was no alert. So we came.